Well, good afternoon, everybody. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to record today because I am traveling, but I managed to find a place where I could hotspot off my phone and get a service. So it's late in the day. We're talking, it's about 3:30, so the market closes in 30 minutes, and it looks like I did not get my wish here about the market getting a higher low, higher high. I mean, yesterday was, we got the higher low, didn't quite achieve the higher high there, and then today gap down opening, but somehow turned that into a green day. So that's a little bit of a bright side, but let's see what's going on with the positions. You can see we're down $86 today. AMD is looking a tiny bit better to the plus side. Right now, currently trading for almost 107. And so our calls are, gaining a little bit here. Our put is slowly gaining. So far we're $362 up on this trade, 15%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but we need this number to get about $1,000 better. Actually, just over $1,000 better. So if this gets to negative 960 net liquidity, because that's what we've already made on that put, we will be even in that trade, and at that point we can close it and then just continue on with the poor man's covered call strategy. Wait that out a little bit, and then eventually get AMD out of this account altogether. But what else do we have going on here? Carnival, I think they just reported today, if I remember right, but I have not had a chance to check on that earnings call. But it is looking like it's basically down 1% for the day. So your earnings were either flat or probably just flat, and this is kind of a reaction to people anticipating it being better than it actually was. So I would say the earnings, without even reading them, I would say that they probably come in line, and that's why we have no great action up or down. So about $21 there. We're still $4 short on our strike, but we've got this for 56 days now. So we'll keep monitoring that one. Mara is just still doing nothing, down around 12.50 change. Let's see, SOXL. So this one here we're doing well on. We're up $77, 52%. And this one we are still getting beat up on. So my whole idea here is if I can keep selling some short-term, roll this one, maintaining the $26 strike price. If I can roll that one or two more times until SOXL recovers and gets back within a reasonable striking distance of the strike price we have of $26. But in the meantime, I'm going to sell some more SOXL puts against it at a significantly lower, a $10 lower strike price than the last one we're at. So we're doing well on that because it's $19 and almost 20 cents now. So we're definitely doing better there. So let's look at this. Like, what can we do here? This is 52% gain already in a week's time. So be honest with you, 27 days left. We could bail out of that next week, or we can bail out of it this week, to be honest with you, because 52% gain in a week and having to wait 3 to 4 more weeks to get that other 48% doesn't seem all that appealing. So let's see what we have for roll options here. Okay, so we can go back out to, say, roughly the 42-day period here and get another 32 cents on that. And so that would be in addition to the $1.48 we've already gained, and we add 32 cents onto that. We're actually, that gets us up around 180. So that's almost $2 to help offset this one, should we want to, should we decide to get a sign down or continue to roll out, or lowers our cost basis. So realistically, I want to say that in SOXL, we're already in stocks here. So we're down $16 there. So any gains we can make on these other positions we're holding we can slowly offset the one that we're kind of upside down on. So that's just kind of my reasoning there. So let's do that. Let's roll this out. 33 cents. It says mid price right now. Let's send that order off and see what we get. And may have to go down a penny on that to see what's happening because we're asking 33. They're at 33. Got to deal with the spreads. Let's see, Carnival. Let's take a quick peek at that. We're actually making a tiny bit of money on that because we have rolled it out. But let's see, where are we actually at on that? So 430. I know we've rolled that a couple of times. I'm gonna think about that for a minute here. Carnival. If we were to sell Carnival right now, what would they be wanting? $4.30. So yeah, exactly where we're at. What would that look like in the spreadsheet here? Carnival. Yeah, we'd still be down that 289 loss from these two combined rolls back here. So we're just going to keep sitting on that one for a little bit longer here. All right, let's take a quick peek at that SOXL working trade. Replace that. We're going to drop it a penny and fire it off. There we go. So we're in SOXL. We're did that for 32 cents. Let's get that entered into the spreadsheet here. And which one is that? That is the $16 one. And we're rolling that today. Let's see. And what did we buy that back at? We bought that at negative 71 cents. Okay, so that made us $77 on that particular trade. And on the same day today, we are selling a new put for, let's see, we're selling that for 5.2 is the expiration. That is that $16 strike again, one contract. And what did we get paid for that? We got paid $1.03. So that is well, that's going to look. That's our new open position. And look at this. We are actually $60 in the green for our closed trades now. So this new one, again, same strike price as before, being at $16. If we can let that expire, that would be we'd collect the whole 103 plus the 60. That's nearly $165 to help offset whatever we get. And in order to collect this, the price needs to stay the same or increase. So I think we'll get out of that one just fine. It may take a month or so, depending on what the market's going to do overall. So let's go back to here and see where we're at. Quick check, DTEs, closest one we got here is this call that we had rolled back to 115 from the 125. I want to say about a week or so ago. We're going to need to consider to roll that probably out and up within the next week or so. I don't want to see AMD probably get within, I don't know, let's say 5% of the strike here. So yeah, relatively soon. This gets up around 108, 109. We're probably going to start searching to roll this up to say maybe up to 120. Roll it out a little farther, roll it up a little bit to 120, and because we want to keep selling the covered calls against this call we purchased way out in the future here. So it's September 19th. So that is definitely looking better. We were down to under 1,000 over here in net liquidity, so we're slowly whittling that down with the price increase going on with AMD. And yeah, that's it. I mean, a little hard pressed for time here today doing the traveling and all, so can't get into too much, but we made one little trade, managed the account a little bit, rolled the SOXL out, and that'll do it. And want you all to have a great weekend. Remember, if you want to get a little more involved, there's a link to the Discord community down below, small but growing. And yeah, remember to like videos, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff that makes the YouTube algorithms happy. And enjoy your weekend, guys. I'll catch you all on Monday.